Ned Kelly, one of Australia's most infamous people. Whether he's a good guy or not, I don't know. I've never met the bloke personally, but I found out that his house was only an hour away from my penthouse in the Melbourne CBD. As you can see here, I'm back in the Beastos. Everyone was saying, why don't you drive the Falcons anymore? I do. I just can't be on long trips because they're 30 years old and shit. But, you know, you don't need a head unit that doesn't work when you got AirPods. So, anyway, yeah, his house is in a place called Beveridge. I was going to stop into the servo and get a beverage, but then I realised I can't be So I pulled over here to do this at some Shell in Beveridge with all the other big rigs at the truck stop. As we all know, it's rude to go to someone's house without bringing something, so don't worry. I come bearing gifts for Ned, but yeah, I'm not going to drink that because I don't get my full license for another 2 weeks, so I can't do that on camera. Well, anyway, but yeah, so we'll head to head to Ned's house. It is 12:50 on a Friday fucking afternoon, so I'm gonna try and get in and out before peak hour. I don't know if this will be a very long video, but it will be a good one. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright, so just got here. I've arrived at the Beveridge near Ned Kelly's house. It looks like they're building a bunch of, there's like massive constructions going on here. I did have a look on Google Maps. I think they're doing like a housing estate development thing, so I imagine they'd be going cheap if your neighbours are Ned Kelly. Can't imagine he'd be the most quiet on a Saturday night with all the gunshots going off. But yeah, we are around the corner from Kelly Street. I also got to say, the other day, this car was knocking like a Jehovah's Witness. It was one of the ball joints, which is a common AU Falcon failure. One of the only parts that breaks. It's like the AU's Achilles heel. Chuck up a photo of what happens when you don't do them. So I did them, and well, yeah, it was knocking like a Mormon. So it's an absolute miracle that we made it here without any of the wheels falling off. Because you know, you're supposed to go for an alignment and whatnot after you do that. Obviously, I didn't do that because I can't be bothered. Just need to get back to hitting the gassy in this shit. So I got myself a new camera from the Black Friday sales, which I'm filming on now. Obviously I can't show you because I'm filming with it, but I'll chuck up a photo on the screen of what it looks like. Some crazy technology. But here we are, Kelly Street. I have arrived. It's right at the end of the street here, so we'll see what the go is. It's bin day on Kelly Street by the look of it. Fuck, this would be a mad gravel road to... I need to stop swearing as well. This would be a mad gravel road to chuck it in second, put it on brake and wham, bam, 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 bam. But obviously we don't condone that here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see up ahead, but there's a whole bunch of like machines building shit, stuff up there. So there you go. If you want to live next door to Ned Kelly, the opportunity will present itself shortly, I assume. Alright, we're here. Look at it. That there is Ned Kelly's Jawn. I don't know if you can just pull over here. I'm sure you can. Alright, I'll find some parking. I'll get back to you. Alright, I've arrived here. Looks like you can just walk in. There's not anything going on. You've got this construction going on behind me there, so I apologise if it's loud and shitty, but here it is. Anyway, let's get out and get into it. Alright, another thing that came with this camera is this hectic handle extension. Look at this. Look how far away I can get. It'd be hectic for upskirts. The P. Diddy handle. I left my scooter outside the dairy once. Next minute. That's the fireplace there. Unfortunately, you can't go in because it's all fenced off and shit, but you can see pretty much everything from the outside. It got renovated a few years ago too. It used to be a rundown shanty on the side of the road. Old Kelly house on the left. I didn't know that Ned Kelly lived in an Atco shed. Here you go. The Stewart's extension. Cameraman Stewart. I didn't know you did an extension to this Jawn. Sold the property for £80. So my mate Stuart added 4 rooms to the western side of the house. £80. I wish I could get a fucking house for £80 these days. Ned's father built the place. If you want to read any of that, just pause. I'm not going to sit here for half an hour with it on the screen. Wow, cars. The living room. I don't know, fuck. I'm a bit pissed off at the fences here, but I guess that makes sense. But look. I'll see if I can get the old perv extension. Get a closer look up. You won't be able to see anything because the tree's here anyway, but... Wow, cuz. What a trap house. So the western side, I think this is where they added extra rooms here. Bong shed and stuff. There's the construction going on. There you go. I'll do a full walk around, I'll head back to the car. Here we have a much better view. Oh, they took down the shitter. Used to be an outhouse out here. Sucks because I'm busting for a turd. I had a very strong coffee before I left and then jumped straight in the car. Oh, I thought it said fucking Dank Tug, not Tank Doug. There's the other side. There's the chimney. I would do a B&E on this place, but there's too many witnesses, so not today. And especially while I'm filming it. The cool room. That's where the beers would have been kept. Small insulated room that was built for making butter and storing dairy produce and other fresh food. There you go. Bedroom window. Sharing 1 bedroom with 8 people. It's like any share house within half an hour of Melbourne these days. Or Sydney for that matter. This is one of the main doors into... Oh, there you go. In there somewhere. Well, there's 3 doors, so I don't know which one was the main door, but... There's all this info that I can't read, because you can't get in there, but... I'll chuck up photos of what the house used to look like before they did all these renovations. There you go. What a machine. I heard they ran out of R's, so they had to put a B there instead, so supercar, but super cab instead, so just a rumour. Yeah, fuck. Well, unfortunately can't go in, so head back to the car. Well, I've been farting in here, it stinks. But yeah, there you go, that's Ned Kelly's house. There wasn't that much to do in it. Not a mansion by any man's standards, but, you know, it does the job. Or did the job back in the day. Anyway, that was Ned Kelly's house. It wasn't as exciting as I was expecting it to be, but it is what it is. I wish they sort of left it the way it used to be and just put a fence up around it to preserve the history, but would I drive an hour each way to visit it again? No, but if you are going through the Beveridge area, you may as well stop and have a look. It's a pretty cool part of Australian history. Anyway, according to my calculations, this will be the last video before I hit 10k, so comment what you want me to do for 10k to celebrate. I'll see you guys in the next one.